Welcome to the first annual Hunger Games. For your first task, you'll have to solve the system that's shown on the screen. Go ahead and take out your notebook and pencil, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, guys, so we're going to use our diagram to help us answer this problem. So I can see here that I've got some vertical angles shown. And so we know that if we're working with vertical angles, the angle that I've just marked in green, those two angles are congruent. And then the angle that I'm marking in red with one arc and two tick marks, those angles are congruent because they are opposite angles, they share a vertex. So with that knowledge, one equation that I can set up is y plus 20 equals x plus 15. So that's the first equation. The second equation that I can set up is using the angles in red. So I know that they're equal, so I can set those expressions equal to each other, equals 3x plus 5. Okay, so from there, I want to just take a look and see if I want to solve this using substitution or elimination. So if I look at the equation in green, both my x and my y have a coefficient of 1. So I'm going to lean towards using substitution to solve this system. And I'm going to solve for x in the green equation. So when I solve for x, I'm going to move that 15 to the other side here. And I've got y plus 5 equals x. Okay, so now that I've solved for x, I can substitute this y plus 5 here in for x into my red equation over here because y plus 5 is equivalent to x. They have the same value, so I can just replace it. So what that looks like when I copy that in there is 4y minus 15 equals 3, but instead of writing x, I'm going to write y plus 5. And then don't forget to bring down that plus 5 at the end right here. I feel like a lot of people always forget to bring down the end of that equation. Now, what's nice is that when I'm working with substitution, now I have everything in one variable. If you look at this line right here, everything is in terms of y. Okay, so from there, I want to distribute that 3 to both of those things inside the parentheses, and I've got 4y minus 15 equals 3y plus 15 plus 5. Okay, so from there, I want to start simplifying. So I've got 4y minus 15. I'm going to simplify everything on the right. So I'm going to combine that 15 and 5, and I've got 3y plus 20. Okay, so then from there, I'm going to move this 15 to the other side. And I end up with 4y equals 3y plus 35. And then I want to move all of my y's to one side. So I'm going to subtract 3y, subtract 3y. 4y minus 3y is 1y. So we get that y equals 35. Okay, but we're not done because we still have to solve for x. So now that I've solved for y, I'm going to plug that value into this equation right here because this way I don't have to do too much work to find x. So I've got y plus 5 equals x, and I'm just going to replace the y with the 35 that I figured out was that value. So I've got 35 plus 5 equals x. 35 plus 5 is 40, so x equals 40. So we've solved for x, we've solved for y, so my solution is 40, 35 if we're writing it as an ordered pair, or you can just leave it as x equals 40 and y equals 35. But you need both of those. If you don't find both of those values, your answer is incomplete and will be marked as wrong. Okay, thanks for watching. Let's go on to the next one.